What is good, guys? It's Rey-Jay back with another video. And in this one, I want to break down what's going on with the overall market, what's going on so far, and what you should be watching for during the pre-market and market open. Let me first say that I'm not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button. It not only benefits me, it benefits the entire community as a whole. So anyways, today's going to be a very, very interesting day. It's going to be a very short day. The stock market is going to close at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So with this early close, I think the market is once again not going to do anything too crazy. I do want to note that there's some data coming out. We have the PMI report coming out 15 minutes after the market opens. This could cause some volatility, so wait 15 minutes after open to see if this causes a dip or something. So watch that PMI report. This is going to cause a move, so watch that carefully. And for some more data coming out, I just want to know that the market's going to once again close very, very early. Not going to see too much going on most likely. We have Black Friday today, so a lot of people are going to be going shopping. We'll see how this affects retail. On top of this, I just want to mention that there's been a heist going on in the cryptocurrency platforms, as we saw about $115 million being stolen. So it's pretty insane. But besides that, there's not really a whole lot going on. Now, on SPY's charts, on the 5-minute time frame, we're going to likely get a test of this 200 EMA at 454.98. We're going to likely fill this gap just a little bit below this, so I could see a tiny little dip. But besides that, not really seeing too much. I think that for the most part, even though there could be a small dip coming, the market's going to just trade sideways, not really do a whole lot. I don't think we're going to get anything too significant today. We have this rising wedge on SPY. Just wanted to call that out. That's still existent on the 4-hour time frame. As of right now, there's no sign of us kind of like invalidating, or not invalidating this, but like breaking down just yet, unless we get a significant sell-off after PMI. But I'm not really saying that. I think it's just going to be very boring. We'll have to wait for next week to see if anything happens. So I anticipate lots of choppy price action. I think it's going to be, for the most part, range trading between the levels we saw last week. So like being stuck between the support right here around 454.5 or maybe a little bit lower, and then resistance is going to be around the 455 area. I think it's just going to go back and forth and back and forth, by the way. When it comes to Tesla, as of right now, it's a little bit weak during the pre-market, but we're going to be watching this resistance at 234.36, the 5-minute 200 EMA. And it could be forming kind of like a double bottom here. So there could be an attempt for it to go a little higher, but we need to see it break 235 to turn more bullish. And that's what Tesla is going to be testing as resistance. Let me just pull up the chart real quick. For support, we have 232, which is going to be one worth noting, and 230 below that. We had this flag that was forming, but it ended up invalidating that. So to me, Tesla looks very flat, very choppy. We might just see it range trade between 230 and 235. But if it breaks 235, we could try to go a little higher towards 237. But for now, it looks very flat. So I'm not really expecting anything too crazy. So we'll just be patient with that. QQQ, same thing. This is very flat. It's been pretty flat on the 4-hour. We're going to be testing our support right now. I'm going to actually pull up some tight levels on the QQQ. It's down 18 cents in the pre-market. I think it's just going to trade sideways. Watch 389 as key support. Below that, we have 388.5 and 388. For resistance, don't forget to watch 390, then 390.5, and then 391. So I'm going to be watching this all very carefully. Just be very, very patient. Nvda is still looking kind of weak during the pre-market. Look at this rejection off the 5-minute 200 EMA. If it breaks 485, we could push a little higher towards 488 and then 490. But as of right now, we're rejecting off the 5 minutes. Could be a little dip coming to Nvidia, so watch 481 at the 50 EMA, then 480, 478, 475. So it's looking a little bit more bearish, kind of like Tesla. So we might see a slight sell-off on it, but I don't expect it to be like that significant or that crazy. And then last but not least, we also have Aapl. Let me just find Aapl. Aapl to me looks a little bit weak. We're going to be testing 190. Let's see if Aapl closes above 190. If we close below it, we could turn more bearish for next week. So watch 190's key support. I think Apple's going to be testing that. And for resistance, watch like 190.86 and 191. All right, guys, that's it. I want to keep this one like really, really short. Not a whole lot is going on this pre-market session. So just know that the weekend is coming. Market's going to close early. There might not be as much volume, and there is going to be a risk of some selling here and there, but for the most part, I think the market is just going to chop around. So nothing too crazy. Very, very chill day. I'll see you guys very soon, and please take care, at least for the rest of the day. All right. Thanks again, and peace out.